It's Chris, it's the Sunday Blues. We've been having a few gremlins today, but I think we've nailed it. So stick around. In this video, you're going to learn how to solo over a song in the key of A, how to play the blues over a song in the key of A. I've picked Van Morrison's Crazy Love as an example song. So I'm going to sing a verse and a chorus from Crazy Love, and then I'm going to show you these two A major blues scale spots on the neck of the guitar that you need to know to start soloing straight away. I'm just going to check it works. And I'm going to show you these two A major blues scale spots on it's sounding all right at the moment, so I'm going to check that again in a minute. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know you can hear me. I'm going to sing you. Thanks, Kenny. If the sound starts messing up, please drop me a comment. Fingers crossed we're in finally. Okay. So here's a little Van Morrison song. I'm going to be teaching the whole song actually on Zoom to Kenny and to acousticmasterclass.com members starting in just under an hour. So I'll see you there, Kenny and Rhett as well. Here we go. So I can hear a heartbeat from 1,000 miles. Heaven's open every time she smiles. When I come to her, it's where I belong. Yeah, I run to her just like a river song. She gives me love, 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 crazy love. She gives me love, 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 crazy love. Solo. Got a fine sense of humor when I'm feeling low down. Okay, so lovely little Van Morrison song. And I use that because although, you know, this is the Sunday Blues, we're actually playing blues over a pop song. When I first learned the blues, when I first learned how to solo, of course, the first scale I learned was this one. Which is the blues scale. In fact, that was the second scale. The first one I learned was almost identical, but without that blue note. So it was just 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. And for a few years, I just tried to solo over this kind of stuff using that scale. I'd be like, okay, so it's in A. So the rule is go to A, which is that note, and play that pattern, the one where it's 3 apart on the bass string, 2 apart, 2 apart, 2 apart, 3 apart, 3 apart. Like this. I can hear her heart beating from 1,000 miles. So I'd go. And I'd think, why doesn't it sound that good? And it's frustrated me because I'd go and watch other guitar players playing local gigs. I'd be like, why? What are they doing? What are those extra notes? There are many extra notes you can play over this kind of stuff to make it sweet and make it nice. But one quick fix is, this is actually the minor pentatonic, okay? That's the name of the scale. The first one we as blues guitar players normally learn. But there's also a scale called the major pentatonic. And it's the same pattern. So right now this is the A minor pentatonic. If you want to play the A major pentatonic, it's actually the same pattern, but it starts on the 2nd fret. So that suddenly, so this 2, 5, if you can hear that, that's your A note. So if you play that pattern, 5, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. So it's the same pattern, but it just starts from the pinky. It starts on the 5th fret. course, you can play the second, but that's a kind of leading note to take you up to. And this note here, the second fret of the G, that's an A as well. What I'm doing right now is I'm playing 2 on the D to 4 on the D, a little hammer on, and then 2 on the G. Just going to turn this up a little bit. Okay. So a lovely little box, a lovely little place is 2-4 on the D, 2-4 on the G. I'm just going to check the sound to make sure it's sounding okay, because sometimes we're having some gremlins today. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know you can hear me. I'm going to sing. I'm just going to check this. I think it's sounding all right. Okay. So yeah, you've got 2-4 on the D, 2-4 on the G. Okay. I'm hoping you've got a guitar there. I want you to just noodle around those 4 notes. And if you don't know where to go, that note's A, the second fret of the G, so you can play that note. Bow, ba ba ba, da da da, ba ba ba. Okay, so that's spot 1. And spot 2 is here, is the same kind of idea, a little box, but it's 5-7 on the B and 5-7 on the top E string. It's actually the same notes. But just an octave higher. Okay, have a noodle in those 2 spots. Okay, so next, I'm going to show you a linking note. So when you play the 4 on the G, slide 4 to 6. Ah, cheers, Jay. Oh, you're in Ireland, of course, man. Hope it's okay over there. So 4 to 6 on the G. And that sets you up nicely to go 5-7 on the B. Like a little sliding note. So now I'm going to play a little, I'll sing a little verse, and then I'll play an example solo. There's more, by the way, so just don't go, because there's more coming at the end. I can hear a heart beating from 1,000 miles. The heavens open every time she smiles. When I come to her, it's where I belong. Yeah, I run to her just like a river song. Here we go. So slowly. I'm just literally making up patterns in time. Maybe pull-offs. And knowing that if I hit that note, the A, it should be all right, you know, if you don't know where to go. So it's a bit of just perseverance, noodling, jamming, getting it under your fingers, experimenting. called the A major pentatonic scale. But I'm sure some of the all-time greats of guitar, blues guitar, didn't even know that it was called the major pentatonic scale. I think they just said, I'm playing the blues, you know. They learn the patterns, you know, rather than the actual words, and they, you know, they're not really, you know, looking at it in an academic way. They're just saying, this is the pattern, play here. There's another nice little pattern, play there. Okay. So yeah, finally, there's the. Hopefully, you also know the blues. Of course, if you don't, look in the site. There's in acousticmasterclass.com. There's loads of blues course lessons in there to get you up to scratch on the blues. Recently, we've been doing some lessons on chord tones that are archived in the site. So check back any of those chord tone lessons, and you might know this one. So what that is it's kind of blues scale with an with a major third in there, and what you can do is you could mix the two together. Ba 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 da 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 da. Ba ba da da. Here we go. Suddenly you're playing great guitar, you know. And it's a long process if you're new to the guitar, but it's all achievable. It's all simple stuff, and you kind of learn it through little bite-sized lessons like this. That seems to be the best way that I've found to teach. Starting in actually just 25 minutes now, we're going to be looking at how to play that song, Crazy Love by Van Morrison. And I'm also very excited because I'm going to be teaching... I'm going to be talking for 15 minutes at the start of the lesson. It's kind of, there are two lessons today happening on Zoom. I'm going to be talking about this. It's quite exciting. Over the last few weeks, I've been teaching something called the 1625, and Michael in Arizona, I don't know if you're watching, Michael, but he seemed to be turned on by the by talking about theory, you know, and I rarely talk about it, but this is a really good lesson. It's going to take 15 minutes to deliver, and it's basically, I'm going to be talking about how the major scale works, how the chords within the major scale work, and how you can use them to write your own songs, to figure out the chords of a song. The majority of songs, Western music, popular music songs, are written using this system, using what I'm going to be teaching today. So if you're not that up on theory, today I'm going to start for 10 or 15 minutes with a bit of a talk on the major scale. I'm going to be explaining that, and that's happening on Zoom shortly for everyone inside Acoustic Masterclass. So I'll see you there. Of course, if you're not a member, you can join by clicking the link around this video and get inside as well. And if you do miss it live, as always, the lessons are archived. They're uploaded and will be in the Zoom archive for you to watch at any time. There are hundreds and hundreds of videos in there now on all things blues, folk, roots, and a little bit of theory as well now and again. So thanks for watching. Looking forward to seeing everyone on Zoom shortly. Nice to hear from Jay, Brett, and Kenny as well, and Claire. See you on Zoom shortly, or if you're not inside, get in there, or I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for now. Here we go.